the Knob. I'm Daniel Poindexter, and today we're here with Banks Johnson, the Male Athlete of the Week. Banks, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. So you run track, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What events do you run?
Mile, half mile, and 4x4.
Oh, yeah? So track meet yesterday, how was that?
It rained the entire time.
The entire time. Ooh. I do not like running in general, and I also don't like running in the rain. So, Banks, how's the track season going so far?
Pretty good. Next week's conference, and just needs to get ready for that.
Oh, yeah. So what do you do like before a track meet? You know, what's your go-to song?
I don't really have a go-to song. Just listen to whatever's on my playlist, but I just stretch and eat.
Oh, yeah. So what's your, like, not before a track meet, but what's your just general favorite food?
Favorite food? I really like burritos.
Burritos. We talked about that last week. Pinson also likes burritos. All right, so next up, what's your favorite hobby?
Favorite hobby?
Yeah, what do you do for fun?
I guess run.
Run. All right. Next up, we have East Surry High School's graphic designer, Joseph Pritchett. Welcome back. We're here with Joseph Pritchett. Joseph, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing?
Good. So these are some of your graphics back here.
Yeah, they are.
They're awesome.
Thank you.
So tell us about, a little bit what you do behind the scenes here at East Surry.
So I'm the graphic designer here, as you know. And I do work like this, right? So
yes.
For the basketball team, the football team, whatever it might be, right? So I've worked with players for commitment edits. I do game day edits. I've done some video edits, not many. And then most of the time, I'm just making posters for people, man.
Yeah. So do you do any, like, collegiate stuff? College.
Yeah. I get the word, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I work with App State a little bit
yeah.
with some of their players. And then I've worked with some other schools, not directly, but with their players.
Yeah.
So, like, whenever we had a couple people going up to Emory and Henry College,
yeah.
I worked with them. Stephen Brantley
yes.
with his West Carolina edit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, did all that. And then, mostly right now because I'm committed to App State. So
oh, yeah.
I work with them because I want to get closer to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what do you do for the basketball team, like, besides just the graphics?
Well, this year, actually, me and Michael Lindley,
mm-hmm.
we upped our sports stream. So
yeah.
we had our own stream. We streamed all the games. And so I would make the edits for those. So, like, the upcoming games of the week, the schedule, player highlights. So if a player had a huge game, like there was one time Luke Brown had a really, really good game. He had like 20-some points, bunch of rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, whatever it was, right? And so I made a graphic out of it, and we put it on the stream at halftime, and then in between edits and whatnot. So yeah, little stuff like that. Trying to bring more exposure to our basketball team, because I feel like Surry County sports, we're good,
Yeah.
We're good. We compete with people all over the state. But people don't actually see us for, like, down to our individual talent. They see us as a school. So my plan is I want to take a player and I want to expose him to the media. I want them to see him for who he is, or her. I've worked with women too. It's not like a biased thing. I love everybody.
Yeah.
I think everybody deserves a shot. So yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, yeah. So tell us about SkillsUSA. I know it's your first year, but...
Yeah, SkillsUSA, I wished I would have done it longer. But with COVID and my freshman year, I wasn't really intrigued by graphic design at the time. But last year, I wasn't really in, like, the mental state to do it. Like, I wasn't completely focused on my graphics. But this year, I wanted to give it a shot. So I went to regionals, and I did a job demonstration. Mm-hmm. And I got second place there.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a wide event. You could cook eggs, or you can be an IT guy. Those are the two guys I went up against. It's just kind of a broad whatever. And graphic design at SkillsUSA isn't really my liking. You make a brochure or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I went off to States, and we did video production. I did it with Troy Haywood. And I'm not sure what we placed there. It wasn't top 3, but it was fun. It was something that I encourage many, many people to do. People see SkillsUSA, and they think it's just another big event that, you have to be a certain person to do.
Yeah.
But anybody can really do SkillsUSA. It's something that it can broaden you, and it can give you more characteristics for a job. You know, and so I hope that in the next couple of years, a whole lot more people start doing it because we had like a bus full of people.
Oh yeah.
If that. And so hopefully in the next couple of years we have like a bus and a half, two
yeah.
buses full, you know.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right. Well, it's been great having you.
Of course. Thank
And
you.
next up, we have Coach Johnson. What's up, Coach Johnson?
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, we're doing wonderful. We got Air Force Ones rolling.
Oh yeah. So assistant football coach. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Let's turn that down a little
There
bit
you
so I
go.
can hear you. So, how's football season this year?
Went great. We did exactly, where we thought. Few plays here and there, and the Monroe game could have been a little bit different. But, just a tremendous season. Great group, 18 seniors, and I think they did really well.
Oh yeah, I agree. So let's talk about going to the state championship 3 times, playing it 3 times.
One time is a dream come true. And to be able to go back 3 straight years, win the one in 2019, and actually play for regional championships 4 straight years. When we got bumped up to 2A, had to go to Shelby, which we all remember that one. That was fun. But, just 4 straight regional championships, 3 straight state championship games is a phenomenal run that we've had here.
Oh yeah. So what was the mindset going into the second state championship game?
Well, I think, like as a coaching staff, we've talked about the first one that we went to. It just seemed we were young, junior dominated team, and it felt like we were happy to be there. We'd never been there.
Yeah.
Tarboro had been there numerous times, won numerous ones. So they knew what to expect, their players and things like that. The second year was more business. We've been here, we've done this, now let's win it.
Oh yeah.
And again, that group extremely talented and things like that. And the third year, we went back to being young again. I believe that was the COVID year because we went in the spring. And but still, for that group, which was, this group of seniors, they were sophomores. And for them to make it all the way to a 3rd straight state championship game was just phenomenal.
Oh yeah. All right. So, what's your favorite food?
Oh man, a lot. Can I just say yes? Food?
Okay, that works.
No, probably seafood.
Seafood.
Cornet, baby.
Oh yeah. I think we know a little bit about that
yeah, we
on our
do.
Sunday afternoons.
Yes.
Cornet.
Yes.
All right. So I think we already know about song because we already talked about that.
Oh yes.
So other than that, what's your favorite hobby?
Just relaxing, watching sports on TV and things like that. Any type of sport. I mean, coaches. I know football's my first love, but basketball, baseball, whatever it is.
Yeah. All right. It's been great having you.
Hey,
Next
enjoyed
week
it.
we have a big week coming up. So
How
we'll see you next week. You'll have to wait. It's big.
Huge.
Huge. All right. Thanks for watching the Taking Flight podcast.